Good evening, Sierra Leone. Good evening, Kano District. Good evening to all Salon Pikin the wedding at the diaspora and the one the wedding back home na Sierra Leone. And specifically, I send these greetings to my family and all na so Chiefdom, where they listen to me right now. If you know they listen to me right now, you go get this message later on. But this na David Bongo the Canto na from Kano News Network. Today I get another very important personality where I get for talk to. And when I go listen and try to analyze the discussions the world they get. Few things and don't they happen as so achieved on this recent time, and we want for just throw some perspective about them. But before I go ahead, I want to tell everybody thank you when I don't subscribe to this channel, when I continue for listening to me. And if you not subscribe it, if this is not your first time for listening to me, I will ask you for let you subscribe so that whenever I come on, when I send messages them, when I go get them directly. This person when I get my guest today will be the radio station manager na so a chiefdom will therefore can introduce himself briefly. But before I go there, I want to play a Kano music because it's a Kano program so that we all go relax. Okay, this na one way Kano musician where they say Tia ni danaya ambika Tia mote. We all know what in that they mean. Honesty and truth now go be the final judge between we all. So my guest this evening Sir Naphtali Kanu. Am I correct? So you go get for talk a little bit louder, but come in and introduce yourself, let the audience and the viewers know that they talk to. Whether you and whose part na kono you day. Yeah, we'll go come to that. Just give me a brief introduction about yourself. Okay, you can tell me the circumstances and surrounding the recent missing of this person we want to talk about, and what's in the person in name. Hello. Yes, yes. Go ahead. I did get you. Go ahead.
for go na yard. For say one go na toilet. Okay, after which then direct time na a point na the toilet. But e not go na the toilet, e go na the nearby bush where they very close to the town. And when it go there, after some minutes, and see it come back again at all. When it come, it not to say again, it feel for attend to nature. According to it began for go back again at the bush. That was the last time when people will be around, even in colleagues them say they see him. But after some time, that was around from 4 to 7, say about 7 o'clock, the team leader, when Joseph, they get for say, and not see Alusain, because all the other one them don't around. He raised alarm to Pastor Joshua Mbaka. So Pastor began for tell him say, now for patience, let we wait. He say the Alusain will come. He say you're not so bad side. Pastor Bizarre say the area not so bad area. Let it just patient Alusain will come around. But they say they wait that night, they're not able to see him, they sleep, then pass the night. Very early in the morning, now in the team leader when Joseph go back again to Pastor and tell Pastor say, and we don't sleep, now we 7 come. But one man don't missing, but we not able to see up to now. And this man, we don't sleep yesterday night and all day. So like what's really they go on? Pastor Mbaka, according to him, this began for raise alarm. So then Seth then get for look worried at the town. They get for go meet the deputy town chief. From there they go meet the town chief and tell them say then stranger they will don't come. One person they we don't missing pandem. So like this one be look worrisome for the people na Konjo. Everybody be worry. So they get for raise alarm. Raise alarm, they get for inform all the nearby villages and also inform the section chief. Tell and say this thing don't happen inside Konjo. It happened on the 18th, then on Monday in the evening. So but Tuesday on the Tuesday on the 19th, in the alarm began for raise. But like from the 18th to the 24th, it really not be easy because a lot of speculations been around. Some people been there relate them to cannibalism, some they relate them to spiritual attack. So everybody been get what they say. And the chiefdom been there in unrest because of the kind news we been go out. Based on this, the chiefdom authorities from the paramount chief, chiefdom speaker, the deputy, the senior section chief down to the section chief now Sawafiama, they been get for make sure say they inform all the villages inside Sawafiama for make sure say everybody for go in search, including the 6 people will be the part of the team will be left. They all been in at the town, they go in search of Alusain. They search for Alusain from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday to Sunday. They're not able to see them. Say a family member they say have come up, begin for come up from Kenema. They come inside Kanu, Kwedu, from Kwedu, then travel, then go inside Sawafiama na Kunju. They reach there on Sunday in the evening. When they reach there, they sleep. In fact, according to people, let's say they give them food, they say no, they don't want food. Every time the people they give them at the community, then deny, they say they don't want. Wait till they come from but they can't see them, brother. And when they clean, whilst the chiefdom authorities, including the family members who come out Kenema, they try for make sure say they put things in order for make them go together with the Sierra Leone police, where we don't visit the scene twice. Because the first go where they go, they make sure say they arrest the town chief, they arrest the deputy town chief, and the 6 people them will be come out Kenema, then bring them Camp Kwedu. So the next team will go, will appear inside Konjo the Sunday evening. They therefore do it, the family members from Kenema and 3 police officers, backed up with 3 military with 3 military officers where they guard the border area. So they get a team of 6 officers, 3 from the Sierra Leone police and 3 from Arslav. We've been team up for make sure say them go in search of Alusain. Why isn't they prepare for go in search of Alusain? According to your family members and people from Akonjo, they say now they team up, they just see somebody, they come out inside the bush. But the person they come out inside the bush when this Alusain, they call one of his brother where he see. They call a name, but this guy, according to what the guy said to me, he said he already called, but if they just fit at any one panel, they call him. The next call where Alusain called, they all just turn together and see Alusain. And they go say, this is not Alusain who come for campaign. They run, they go all they want all turn. Everybody be get for happy. That happened on Monday the 25th. yesterday, everybody been there for happy, joy been there for breakout inside South Fiama. The news spread inside the entire SOA, and it take a different shape now the social media. Because the first thing so been break now the social media now that the man don't missing for the past week, nobody knows him. Within an hour, the news been there for take a different shape, wherein everybody been there for say they don't see this missing man. But the problem with Alusan been get some moments they not be able for talk to people. And we began to make sure, say, because we said on we presentation that morning through SOA community radio, they raise awareness, they calm the people down, they offer prayers for say let everybody be calm and let everybody they pray that God will make Alusan the Siam. So immediately they see Alusan, we sectional reports how we get report the story, and we said we get for broadcast them straight away from Konjo village for cut inside Sukudu crowd. From Sukudu, all the villages they now take out inside Kankodu. People in the street, they wait for see Alusan. From Kankodu direct, they're not being here for team up. Direct, we have joined the team, we come inside Kwedu. But when we come Kwedu, the matter they begin for reach at the Tankoro police station. Who say when the police when they see Alusan in condition, because the picture will be go around, there be somebody where they see it look healthy, it been get weight. But when Alusan been gets for come out from the bush camp, you find out say if you don't drain, if you don't lost weight and all. So like when police look at them, they been get for issue a medical paper for make it go get make them go na the Kwedu government hospital, make them go examine them. Well, for make it go Paramount Chief Emmanuel Tambatoche Foyo, with the Paramount Chief of SOA, together with some family members, then the media, we all been get for go to the Kwedu government hospital, who say the doctor been get for go see them, and then we get for make sure say then do some necessary test them panam na the lab. Okay. But the results don't come out yesterday. The results not today, the results come out. So today again, this morning, we all been get for go back na the Tankoro police station. From the Tankoro police station, they refer them back again to Kwedu government hospital. We say them get for go, then get for go do the test. The result then come out, and doctor been get for give advice. But as media practitioners, we say we go out and make sure say we try for talk to the doctor for let it go for help we waiting at the results. And if they say they not go confirm the results to we, the only people that will in their rights for confirm the results to na Alusan, in status they need for tell them waiting go about waiting and find out from interest them. And the second person they will ever tell will be the police. So if we want to get any report, we need to go back again to the police. So from that point today, we begin for left arm at the Kwedu government hospital, whilst we begin for go down at the Tankoro police station. And at the Tankoro police station, because all the people that they don't arrest all them days then they begin for try for make sure see how best they go able for see how police go able for left them. So the paramount chief and the councillor, the proxy councillor where they act on that side, they all been there for day within the Tankoro police station, prevail on the police for make them see how best they go for grant bail. And indeed, they been get for grant bail the town chief, deputy town chief, and Pastor Baka, where come out from the SOA axis. They been get for grants and bail for make them go make sure see them go and take care of themselves and make them go come so that they go around. And also we been get for grants bail of the 6 people and we come out Kenema we been go for go do the job. So from that point we still wait. Usai we been get for see Alusan come back again at police for make them go obtain statements from them. And police been get for obtain statements from Alusan. But the people from SOA, the authorities been keen, then we want to know waiting now the results where what's the results where they get from Alusan in statements, because everybody they want to know if indeed now kidnappers them hold them or waiting will lead to in disappearance. But the police they say they not get anything for say they get your media person now Ingo say. So like this one we want for create small tension, but the council will be there around because for talk to the people of SOA say if the police they say they're not able for talk to we now, then get the media person. Let we be calm and let we patiently make sure say we listen to what thing will come out from the police media person in as much as the chiefdom gets a radio station. If they're not able to talk to we, but they must talk to the journalists the way they come out from that side. And we say we go for patience whilst we wait until we able to see the head of police media when combat story. And when combat story begin for come in the interview we get with combat story for let we try for know what's really now the outcome, waiting that they find out the findings from Alusan in his statement. And being for tell we say Alusan based on the interview where they get with Alusain for make them try for know wetin happen where make Alusain disappear. He say police Alusain bin get for tell the police say they arrive na Konjo on the 18th around 4 o'clock. He feel for attend to nature for go toilet. And when he feel for go toilet, they show him sign for go toilet, he go na the bush. When they go na the bush, he come and go there back again for the second time. He said the second time when he go, he see three people, huge people, dressed in black, where them points the hand before him. He said just see them point hand before him. That hand where them point before him, from that point, he not able for know himself again. He not able for understand who's a day. He not able for get sense on his own. Until Monday morning, around 7 o'clock again, 7 a.m., where he just see himself inside Konjoton. Where now all that he know, the only thing where he go able for recall, now when he go for go attend to nature, when he see them 3 man then they, but I began for ask the police. And Alusai then 3 man then they where he see. If they be ask him, if he go able for identify the people them, if he see them or if he sabi them. When they say Alusai me say, ain't no ever see them. Now in first time for let he see them, and from that time they will see them that moment, and not going for identify them. And I be also pose another question we began for do with the medical report, because police began for offer began for issue out and a medical report so for say if I go for make them they go examine them. So like waiting at the findings where police been get from and everything. They say, well, according to the medical report where police been get for after the doctor go examine them, they find out say and the man ain't not been get anything like wound panam, ain't not been get anything like crutch panam. We go show say maybe here somebody they wrestle, but if they fit everything be okay panam, ain't not been get anything like stab, tie, nothing like that one day. They say that they just find out say after the test the way they do, it gets something like hepatitis. And also, they suffer from kidney problem. That's the way thing come out from the police. But I began for ask again. If they not expect, if they not detect anything like foul play or anything, they say no. They not sense anything like foul play. They feel say Alusain be there in okay, just that no more. Now then two sickness and they where it's like if they live with them, if they get them before ever it come to that particular community day. But they're not able to identify anything like for saying a foul play, na people olam, na cannibalism or any other thing. So based upon that one day, police been there for grant and bail and hand them over back again to a family members then will come out from Kenema. And as I talk to you,
when you say police being grant and bail, what do you mean by that? For say police being grant and bail?
They're not being from that particular point. They begin for say they not see anything way for make them hold on to them.
Okay.
So they begin for take them, they hand them over back again to a family members and for make it continue with medication.
Okay.
So as it is, and the alleged way been go around, but cannibalism for saying a cannibal then go Olam or X, Y, and Z say no, not to anything we been get for do with cannibalism. So like we just want for thank God because. And not to anything like cannibalism for make the people and are happy where you able for use this particular platform for inform the world say the news when they go around say maybe not cannibalism, not to anything like cannibalism, but police being for say then send something even though they not believe in spirituality, but they would say they will try for like relate and something we get for do with spiritual like where they say that devil come out na AI, but they not see anything like cannibalism into the entire situation, sir.
Okay, thank you so much for that excellent explanation. You don't cover almost in my first segment all the questions the way I get there. You don't give me the answer before they ask themselves. So just for round up that first section there, you talk say they arrest the chief. You talk say what have been the reason we make them arrest the chief?
Well, the reason why they arrest the chief, of course, we know they are custodians of the land. And the town chief, if for able for know who that they enter in community and who that they left, more especially when are strangers. And the strangers and when they come, one missing. So then we get for all the chief and in deputy town chief, even though now the deputy town chief now if be aware say the people they don't come then they within Konjo and not be relay the information to the town chief. Not until when the man don't missing Monday evening, the Tuesday morning, when the alarm don't raise, that time they come to the notice of the town chief. And then they arrest Pastor Mbaka because Pastor Mbaka even hosts them. So then they arrest them, 3 people and they from Konjo village because the chief that custodian, the 2 chiefs and then the custodian of the land.
Okay. Family.
So on that grounds,
yeah.
Then they arrest them.
Okay. I don't get that side. I know say inside my section, yeah, I've been get for ask you what in have been the role of the chiefdom authorities. Them you don't already handle that and the first set of people them we see alusign. Now the chiefdom people them or na infamble them.
Well, now according to what I get from one of his brother, where we've been discussed on privileged conversation. When they reach that Sunday, the Monday morning, they prepare food for make them eat. They even reject the food where the people then prepare at the turn. They say they're not the eat. So like the chiefdom authorities been there for calling at the barre, say make them can't sit down, make them put heads together for make them go in search of Alusign. So like them they say, well, make themselves together as family. But by then time they people na the chief na Konjo been there around the town be full. Other youth man have been there around because everybody been wait for make them go see how best and go dispatch them, make them go to the bush, make them go through the hills and the valleys of Konjo in search of Alusign. So whilst in family members they been team up, then they try to put heads together, they say they see Alusign come on at the bush and they come and able for see one of in brothers and they were able to identify, then a caller in brother name. So when he called in brother in name, they all turn they say they don't see them brother, so they all turn me get for move.
Okay. So I don't get enough of that, and then I believe say the viewers themselves don't see enough of that. So I will play a video, let them see just briefly that incident where you just don't describe so so achieved them. Let us listen to this.
Allahu Akbar, God will tell you thank you. Allahu Akbar, God will tell you thank you. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, God will tell you thank you. Allahu Akbar, God will tell you thank you. Brother. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, God will tell you thank you. God will tell you thank you. Allahu Akbar. God will tell you thank you. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. God will tell you thank you. God will tell you thank you. Of course, I didn't conjure village again. How we don't see him. Allah Akbar.
And you did watch video of the road work we carry on as youth them from this side, Sahr, Kanu and Mafino give up themselves for ensure say then they walk on the road where they lead to the Guinea border for make sure say they don't get a cut off. We want to tell plenty thank you to the youth and they will give up themselves selflessly for ensure say they walk on the road. We also want to tell plenty thank you to Kanu District Council Chairman Augustus Sheku, we in hand did behind the job. And also Councillor Tabono, Chiefdom Authorities, Paramount Chief Emmanuel Tambatoche Foyo, Chiefdom Speaker, where they set the not sit down. They want to make sure say they avoid that cut off day and for make sure say this road still serve the importance we did for. And we still did here, so our community radio, we will always make sure say we update you now with regards to issues where they happen within Sahr and more especially with the road work. And for you where they watch this video, my name is Sahr Naphtali Kanu. Plenty thank you for you take your time and download them video there and watch them. And make sure say that we all come together and give support to that young man there will work hard to ensure say the road will be accessible. With this, I want to say plenty thank you to you.
Okay, so this na Sahr Kanu, we na the manager na the community radio na so Chiefdom. Nine just don't talk on this short video na see. So Sir Albert, before we they go to the next section, waiting at the lesson where so our people then don't learn from this and waiting at the message where the chief then send to the people there for make sure say this kind of thing also not happen again.
And for answer this question, I want to start with the Paramount Chief statement where we will get in one of the radio programs then. And the lesson we then learn One, it be tell them in that particular program say there is a structure now the chiefdom, and more especially when it comes to the area of handling strangers. And when you get stranger or whosoever they enter the chiefdom, the first point of contact for be the paramount chief. Then if you get any work point for good do the man them come account for can't do that particular work we get for do development. You they come, you call on yourself to the paramount chief. If you not call on yourself to the paramount chief, the town where you they go, the town chief are the first point of contact. After the town chief don't receive you, the second point of contact can be the section chief. And when the section chief know about you, the section chief they inform the chiefdom speaker. And when the chiefdom speaker know about you, then the chiefdom speaker will inform the paramount chief. This is the structure where the paramount chief they get for spell out. Reasons why people need for follow this particular structure now for protect the interest and for protect the security of people when they enter into SOA. Because you find out say them man and they come out Kenema, they come inside SOA without the knowledge of the town chief, without the knowledge of the section chief, without the knowledge of the chiefdom speaker, without the knowledge of the paramount chief. But when the area of missing come inside, it involves all them authorities then they, because it don't get followed now with the chiefdom. And when you talk about the chiefdom, you mention the paramount chief, the speaker, the town chief, and the section chief. But people know they follow their structures and they. So like it don't send out a signal and lesson say people of SOA being therefore be mindful of who that they come inside and who that they go in and who that they go outside.
Okay.
Yes, Kano people that know we say we like strangers, but in as much as we like strangers, we for make sure say we protect we safe. Because like this particular thing happen, a lot of Romans been they go around, and SOA, the name of SOA been there a lamplight will not be really fine. Everybody been get waiting in the say. This not just blessing and God in grace. If at all Alusign, they not be able to see Alusign, or they may see Alusign, not to alive, they may see Alusign. And if I don't paint SOA in a very bad way, will not be forever good. Just that we want to appreciate God where Alusign able for come out in life one, where they say the name of the chiefdom don't clear. Because a lot of people be they feel say this are cannibalism. Like cannibalism. But the paramount chief been they spell out clearly. Say in chiefdom, now chiefdom where you know cannibalism.
No,
You not ever
for
believe
sure,
say cannibalism they operate at that side.
in the history of Kano, that kind of thing, they know they
You know they na SOA.
you know they na SOA, and I not think say they na any part na Kano district actually. But we go go for tell
Exactly.
we go go for tell thank you to God and the community people themselves, everybody will make effort for look for this gentleman so. We go tell them thank you boku boku one. I just be want ask, but let not spend too much time on that again. I just be want ask if na private people them bring them workman then and na for which workman then can other in work them can do. So if you can just give me that just one or two sentences, please.
And really, now they come under a company they come. But like for the people when you we try to get onto the guys them we come for can do the job. Because have been under police detention, the 6 of them. Police been detained them. And even the one that's ever come out Kenema, down to Alusign. Alusign, when Alusign they don't come out, we try we level best for let we talk to Alusign. Let we interview Alusign. But in family members them not ever agree.
Okay.
So like we're not able to know the company, but a company where they buy cocoa now that side now them come with them. Now one of the agents and where they can sell get that company because looking at the kind way out is sell per year, then you look at in challenge where it gets. So if maybe don't put in case a dry flow na challenge, so like then try for CRC for address them inside this particular season. But like now a company na ins go na in care go then work man in that particular area this sir.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Let we come to the next segment. We get for do with governance and development promises and way the government been don't give to that section of the country. What have been the reason why the road construction not take place and waiting the people that are so chiefdom they talk about that.
And when we come to this particular area, the key point when the people of SOA they talk about, and not only the people of SOA. Let me start from Fiama. We come inside SOA. Let me cross SOA. let me go Banekando, and let me go Mafindo. The thing where the people they talk about get for do with this 78-kilometer road, where His Excellency the President been come we don't launch. We been see who side the and go na Simbakoro, go Simbakoro and make sure say it launch that particular project. See, where be for start in January 2022, and it for end in January this 2025. Meaning this at this moment so I talk to you so before don't get a tarmac road. If only the project be actualized. But because it not actualized, now that make you the final say that video where you just play, you see the state of that particular road day. And I will come out plain and tell you this. So if the people of Fiama, Soa, Banekano, and Mafindo then vote overwhelmingly for SLPP, now as a result of the promise where the president and the SLPP government they make to the people of that particular side inside Kano, where they tell us say we go make this road, we go make it easy for Waka, because we go make it accessible, looking at the economic benefits where the people from the four Chiefdom they go bring camp into the city center of Kwedu.
Okay.
Because that particular area is 78-kilometer road, a very short from Kwedu to Guinea.
Yeah.
And if you look at from the Kanyando part to for camp inside to Kwedu, you find out say a lot of things for the camp inside where for don't make things for look much more cheaper. But the promise not ever work.
Okay.
And that particular road day every year it be bad. Last year it been terrible.
Okay.
Even though last year all the 14 chiefdom, one thing that they happen at Kono, the 14 chiefdoms, you get all the paramount chiefdoms, stakeholders, them, including the district council chairman, they may come together, look at all the roads from then chiefdom and the way they lead to Kwedu say, the roads they in a deplorable state. So what thing they may do? They may get for meet drivers union, they may get for meet the mining companies them, prevail on them, for make them go see how best, more like drivers union, for make them go give more to car them, for make them go see how best they will make their roads and will link to the city center. And you find out say in that video you see somebody with a yellow t-shirt where they walk behind that road day. Then one and then I use them where come out from Soa, Banekando and Mafindo, where don't talk and fit say the state where the road been there last year. They don't want to make the road go there in that state again this year. So what did they do? They call themselves say this is a self-help project. Where now them been they do for themselves with the leader where they get where now one Mr. Tutu. Now they sponsor themselves. Now they cater for themselves. Now they feed themselves. Just because they don't want to make the road go cut off. Then say if government say they make the road, government don't make the road. They don't want for us to make the road cut off because like last year we been almost get cut off. Now them particular points in there. So this year then decide to make them go to make the road. But fortunately for them, you find out say the Kano District Council Chairman Augustine Sasheku been get for intervene because this time in government for ensure say this particular road let it not cut off. And instead now from Soa instead come out. So what did it do? It supports them with tools. It supports them with food for work. So that it supports them with small incentive when the month's done. So they will get the zeal for make them go to work on this road. But I tell you, if not so their youths the way they give up themselves. At this particular road they talk about, and before don't they in the states will not be forever fine. Okay. So like the people of Soa, Banekano and Mafindo, backed with Fiama, not really happy with the state of the road condition. Okay. Because the promise where they get from His Excellency that the 25th, in January, this 2025, that road day before don't fix. But the road not fixed. And up to this moment, they are not happy. You find out say when you look at the cost transportation from Kwedu to Soa presently, bike when you join bike, they pay 100 million. 100 million.
Yeah, that's too much for people then.
About 19 miles.
Okay. Yeah. So
about 19 miles.
Yeah.
So talk less off from Kwedu.
Now.
Yeah.
Albert. Yeah, you don't give me enough information regarding that. Now the government they make new promises again for about the same road. how you feel say the SOA people then they look at this renewed promises and they're hopeful or they're skeptical?
They're skeptical. The people of SOA are skeptical. Reason why they're skeptical, then they're in doubt. And when we become closer to the election, we've been seeing machines. When
Network problem?
they begin to bush clearing. The machine they come, they begin to bush clearing. They start from Simbakoro, they come all the way to Gondama. Then they come and clear the road. When we send out a signal, when we make people be happy and say, indeed, this project will happen. But after the elections, when the elections over, all the services that we don't clear, when they see signs say this project will be actualized, now the grass they don't grow, you don't even for no say government we don't spend money at this side. So with the new promise, where government they promise the people of SOA, the people of Kanu district with regards to that road day, the people are skeptical. They're still there in doubt.
Okay.
We know the doubt government, but we still the hope for C. And the people of SOA, Banekano, Mafindo, Fiama, they wait for C until government put star. Now that road day, then they will believe say this could happen. But
Okay.
they're not still convinced say it will happen.
Okay. Mr. Kanu, as a radio manager where they govern that station as so a chiefdom, and I believe say it go take Banekando and Mofindo and Tolly Chiefdom. People you can organize radio program who say people then they call in for give them view about this road and the promise where government me don't give and waiting at their expectation. You don't they do that kind of thing and they
Yes. Now program and most times because we get our morning call program will be tied to waiting they happen. And waiting they happen now a program will be designed for let we get feedback from the people with regards to waiting they happen in different communities. It can be development, it can be challenges where they face. But when you try for look at this particular road network, in fact, most of the calls we can come now with morning call programs them. Now the people they raise concern because now then they ply the road. Now then they work on the road. Now then they feel the challenge. So like most times now then they raise the concern, say government been say they go do this road. But why government not do it? Una the journalists they wanna remind them for we. Good. So like people from Mafindo, Banekando, Kamsoa, now then they raise alarm. Now then they call upon we for say government be don't say they do this, then they do it and look at the state of the work. More especially like when they can work and they see them youth man them where they walk now their road and they. Okay. Like most times they quite what I get that from Tutu. The people when the people can pass when they meet and say they say una na the so far una say no more. The government should be saying they make this road, they don't make up. So like if you ask a question and we radio programs them, if the people can raise concern, the answer now yes. The people they raise concern because what they do now then they work on the road and they not see any signs say this road go make. So like they really get concerned over this road because they believe say if this road make someone will come out from Banekando, they can't do business and return back again. But because the road no make, when you come, you know they're able for return back because the pains and all. So like people they raise concern and we radio programs them over and again. Most times or past like you go for control them. Because if you don't control them, some people go out for say things where they go out of hand. Okay. But like we can there for make sure say we control the program for make people not go attack personalities.
Okay, I want to tell you thank you very, very much for that. Let's go to the other sector where na social challenges and so on. What's in the biggest social challenge where so achieved on the face today? Example like education, healthcare, migration, infrastructure. What's in the major challenges they all they face na so on?
Well, we start with education. So they face a challenge we get for do with education. When you look at SOA, the people will come out from SOA, the prominent one them, even inside this government, they find out say you get prominent people from this government will come out from SOA where they do extremely well when it comes to governance business. And waiting the lead to that one day, that's a result of waiting the quality of education where they get. But like when you try to look at SOA, this BNSM, and as a media practitioner, where the inside SOA don't spend 3 good years since they really open where they work there. And one of the major challenges where the people then they get for do with the area of train and qualified teachers. The trained and qualified teachers not they give up themselves for going at the interior for make them go for go work there. Because they look at and say the challenges are there. So you find out say now more of volunteer teachers and people they volunteer and then they serve. Teachers were not trained. The one who go don't sit was then just don't come out na school, now then they sacrifice. But the one them where you don't come, they don't attend teachers training colleges, where they don't go to university, they know they go back again for make sure say they go give up their services. That particular side because looking at the terrain, then they know they go for make them go serve. And also because Ajole Kata tell you, train and qualified teachers are one of the key areas where they affect the education as well. And when you come to the infrastructure, buildings, furniture, not they. Teaching and learning materials, government they provide. But like the structure they not they. If you go to some schools them, you know they need better bench. You go to some schools them, now do the picking and they. The condition, the structure, the way they sit and then they take the class them, it's deplorable. And I just now are they out of SOA because if I've been there with him SOA before this time, I before don't send you pictorial evidences where they show because like when we can move with they snap some of them building and they snap some of them picking and then within the school. In inside SOA you find out the way they work before they say 12 o'clock, you need some picking they come out na school, and they go back na house. If picking they work at 3-4 miles for make the access a school, then when it come, they return back again by 12 o'clock. What's it go land? Because they come on in village, they work at 3-4 miles they come. If they reach that school, it's around 9 o'clock they reach. Then they return back home 12 o'clock. So tell me, how many hours they spend at school? All this as a result of waiting. Train and qualified teachers are not there for keep the picking them now the school system. And so this so they face a challenge we got for do with the education. And the education area got for do with the train and qualified teachers. The Chiefdom lack train and qualified teachers. The one they say when train and qualified, then they go for make them just get approval for make them get government PIN code. The moment they get government PIN code, then they left the school them, then come back again at the city center. We said they can look for other schools them. So as a result, you find out say they go to some schools them, they only get one teacher where they on government payroll. The rest, now the community set the sacrifice for the pay them. You go to some schools them, you don't place not the furniture not there. So this is a challenge for SOA. With all the high caliber of people with on land book, yet still in this generation, and this particular generation, they face serious challenge. We need the attention of government. We need the attention of picking them will come out from SOA for ensure say they go back and rectify this particular problem. One of the ways that women feel say go able for solve this one, and for Keta, for picking them where they SOA, where they college. Picking them where they saw, we don't sit there once and we get the requirements. If the Chiefdom can able for come together and sponsor them picking a get the requirements and make sure say they're able for upkeep them well. I believe say the area, that narrative it go change because for far too long, let's say for the past 4 to 5 years now, the Chiefdom when it comes to external exam, like in the area of the NPSE, that's not only this year where the Kankele primary school do extremely well. The schools are lacking, and all this one happen because of waiting. Better teachers are not there for make sure they impact knowledge into the beginning. Okay. And when you look at the entire SOA just gets one junior secondary school. When at the SOA agricultural junior secondary school, and at this particular Beken and the fourth Beken where they sit, the entire SOA not gets a senior secondary school. So you find out so when the people don't sit in Beken, pass and for migrate from SOA for camp inside Kwedu. Okay. So education is one big problem where they affect the Chiefdom, where they affect the picking on that side, we need for rectify.
Okay, Mr. Kanu, Lana lost me train of thought. I just want, because the challenges that all we don't talk about, so how the families, the traditional leaders, and the civil society, they address the challenges and they briefly, please.
Well, and you get civil societies where really they operate for ensure say some of them things they are able to correct them. Let there be that kind of social justice, like you get the NMJD where they try extremely well for make sure say they raise awareness on that. You also get the Chiefdom authorities where they try. You get the Chiefdom council where they look into some of their issues. Then when I can make they say they engage the district with the district officer. When at the district officer for the education office na Kwedu inside Kano district, most times they engage them, they raise some of them challenges. Like the paramount chief they do in sectional tour inside this year, where they try for highlights what are the challenges and make it come out from the people themselves. Who said them in a project, most of the challenges what they face when it comes to developments, like where they try for acts. this education become outstanding. And then we have to explain the education and the challenge what they face, and also the area of trained and qualified teachers. Then we raise them up. Say the schools and all they get trained and qualified teachers. You come to the district council, and the district council been trying for a look. Then we take a tour inside the entire Kanu district, where they move by Chiefdom. When they go inside SOA, then try for look at the priority of the people, and because the challenges them boku, make them go see which area will devolve, where they under the council, where they for address when it comes to assessing the needs of the people. I'll come out plain for tell you and tell the rest of the world, say the people of SOA them prioritize education. Among all the challenges when they face, road, water, agriculture, and every other thing. Agriculture, they may say na in their own key. Agriculture, education na in key to them. Education na in the topmost priority where they may put before the district council. And some of the challenges where they may face, they say district council will rectify, they therefore do the area of waiting, addressing the area of trained and qualified teachers for also improve and make sure they then give a pin code to teachers and when they sacrifice within that particular area there. So like the district council, they work, authorities, they work, civil society, and they put set for make sure say they address some of their areas today. Quite recently, last week, we been get World Vision, been get another meeting. Who say they call all these sections together and stakeholders inside SOA for make them also prioritize their priorities. Where they feel say if World Vision therefore undertake any other development, waiting the need from the people of SOA, education may stand out outstanding. And when you try to look at education, then we also prioritize skill training education. Because yes, for go to school, go university, fine. But you find out say most of the Pekin are not able to access university. Out of 100%, so you will find out say now 20% they access the university. So the people of SOA have been there for prioritize say one of the ways them where World Vision will aim for help them. Now, for make sure say they put effort in education, and if they put effort in education, make them make sure say they get a skill training center. Who said they will able to build the capacity of picking them when they come out now SOA in the area of carpentry, masoning, and other skill work them. Because look what happened. This loss Alusai loss. Alusai a carpenter. When they go pull all the way come out Kenema, just for can make simple solar dry floor. What if say if the chiefdom gets picking them when they train in their area, then they don't need to go put people them come out Kenema. Okay. So like among the topmost priorities where the people of SOA have been project to World Vision just last week, because me said in that particular training, now that make them help them build skill training center where we're able to upgrade the picking them. The one that were not able to access university, they were able to use their skill training centers and they for add value to their life, for make them go become self-reliant. So the area of education is key. NGOs, civil society, the Chiefdom authorities, they don't identify, they don't pick up say the need for address the area of education. So whosoever we're facing them, now for intensify the area of education, for make them make sure say education will take a different phase lift. Just like how the one them where they lead presently, where we don't get that quality education, so that the one them where they come inside the generation go get the same quality as compared to the ageable one them.
Okay, Mr. Kanu, thank you for that again. You did give a lot of very important information, and I really want to tell you say you did give you did make beaucoup in the land this evening. I just get a text.
Thank you.
I just get a text message from one Mr. Omar Sapesima. We say they learn a lot from what you they talk. So I want to tell himself thank you for where they participate in this. What do you feel say the chiefdom for do for link up with the Pekin the wedding at the diaspora we come also a chiefdom? How the chiefdom for work with the diaspora for address some of them challenges then they?
Well, I strongly believe say the chiefdom authorities are open to whosoever we go want for can and make sure say it can for can assist.
I know.
In the area of
hold on. I know say they're open, but which strategy they for use now? Practical solutions the way they for link up with the diaspora. What thing they for do?
Well, that the link there where they go use the picking them from SOA. I believe say they are united. They must get one or two platform them who say they can meet. Now for make them go just see the challenges where they come. get in touch with the Chiefdom authorities, say that this we want for do. And when they come, they say that this one for do. I believe say the platform they need they go give them open hand. But the willingness for come up from the Pekin and force within the diaspora. Now therefore willing and see and say we brothers and sisters and where they back home, they need we. If we not go back again for render help, this it will lead to serious challenge in the near future. So the willingness for come out from the one that went under the diaspora, looking at all the challenges what we project in this particular program, where they would watch them, make them pick out the challenges and they see how best in the liaise with the Chiefdom authorities for address them. I believe so with this, it will serve well.
Okay, so let we move on. Under youth development, what are the state of the youth engagement right now in SOA? And what are the opportunities and what they get for jobs, skill training, like what you don't talk about, entrepreneurship? Any opportunity
and yeah, the opportunities are limited. Even though you get NGOs them working try one way or the other for building capacity, but they are limited. Last year you get GIZ, we been going at the Chiefdom, we been build the capacity of youth in different areas. We get for do with solar installation, we been get for do with catering, we been get for do with plumbing and all. But like you find out say when they don't do then training, and at the end of the day, then give the next alpha tools for work, then they yield to any good results. But like if there is a system wherein the Chiefdom go able to get a best vocational institute, who said they go maybe they learn the skill well. At the end of the day, it go able for serve them, it go for serve them well. The opportunities are limited. Even though the NGOs them they can come 1 month, 2 months, they implement, after which they go back. And the implementation it can be time bound for make them make sure that they're able to accomplish what they get at the table in terms of fulfilling the criteria for make sure that the project that will go before. But like you find out say the know-how it really can there and then you can attend the program. The confidence of the day in them. Then can make some man when you don't do a startup kit, you know they're able to go above what it is a get. Because the kind of confidence study. But if there is a skill training center, who say somebody they go and learn for 1 year, 2 years, where it come out, they don't get that confidence say I'm going for do this, and it becomes self-reliance. But for now, all what the youth they depend on, therefore do with agriculture.
Okay.
Agriculture now in key. Now when you find out where do clean, they all they gonna farm.
Now they are the can right now.
The individual farms them.
Okay. Now they are the can right now for agriculture and food security. So and we know say agriculture are the backbone of most economies them. Now the rural area. What's in the status of farming right now na so Chiefdom?
Well,
let we cut and short so that we'll not go spend much time again. Make your responses them a little bit shorter, if you don't mind, please.
So not to a Diamond Furious Chiefdom. Just last year, now we able to see a mining company, whether the Eastern Mining Company, where they operate now, where they do mines in waiting gold. Waiting the people of Kanu know about soil and agriculture. If you talk about soil, they will tell you study they get them big planting where they come out. The people of soil, their life, everything is being banked on agriculture. Agriculture in the work where they do. If you find out, even the Chiefdom Youth Council, when the operations so they do, most of the work when they do now, when they go into agriculture, they get a small youth farm them, where they plant for me, they make sure say they're able to get something at the end of the day. But the entire soil Chiefdom, now agriculture, now in the Abopa, agriculture, now in they do. Just like for Mongo section. Mongo then now they do the agriculture and also then they do maintenance of the road because they believe say they get planting them where they come up from that side. The agricultural product where they come up from the section, the ones from it will come inside the city center. So you find out say most times the youth them from Mongo, all the time you see them in a road, they make the road. And because of their hard work, they don't create a change. Mongo where you been submit today for go day where the road business will be really challenging. Now because of the youth them, they don't create a system wherein the road network not become accessible somehow. For make motor car go able for go day, bikes then go able for go day. So by all land for me they go for take away and the agricultural products then. So like soa na Chiefdom where they sabi for waiting agriculture. And agriculture na in the youth them hell bent on. For me, they will get them survival, the mommy themselves, and then believe, for me, they go for make sure, say, they take care of them, picking them, the plant, the rest, where they plant, cocoa, plantain, you name it, and every other agricultural products then.
Okay, so you see any government initiative or private initiative for help that particular area in Sahr Chiefdom for agriculture?
Let's start with the private. We want for say I want for use this platform for tell plenty thank you to Mommy Alistutu. Alistutu na somebody where it gets a own group where it called the Sunedambi Farmers Organization. Sunedambi then they inside Kankodu where the head of that particular organization are the town chief when a chief Kainbanja when they call Batinando. They come together as an organization, even though yes, you get other organizations where they operate there. And this particular group where they do extremely well. Last year, the kind of farm where they make na Sahr, I don't feel say any other farm they will big past the farm inside Sahr. So like, but somebody single-handedly in a sponsor that particular project when that Mommy Alistutu. And what's not then crying for make governments they able to assist them. And now government said they try in a only two way because you get the Ministry of Agriculture where they provide seeds and also where they provide some agricultural implements them, tools when it comes to tractor, you name it. Like we don't see this year, government see how they send tractors to some of the ABC and agricultural business centers them, where they establish, where they get at their side and they government they try in a way because government they work with individual. You get groups them where they operate under the ABC when ABC if benefits come. That through them groups and they where government they make sure they able for help. And government they try in a way, and also you get private sectors them, just like the one where I don't mention of whether this Sune Dambi, where they operate, where the one where they spearhead na Mommy Alistutu, where they say they try in their own way, and always they say they seek for help. Last year, not be able to solicit any help from government at all because they been late according to what the township been telling in an interview I've been get with them. So when they try for seek help from the ministry, they tell them say they go for register, they go for do one or two documentation. So whatever to make for come now later, and through then documentation, government go able to see how government go help. But like the one them will register, when they under the agricultural business centers and the ABC them, they can get small help from government. Like when it comes to tractor, when tractor they can see how best they able for send tractors to that they farm them, then they go working. When it comes to seeds, government is send money and then they can receive some of their seeds and they like then they receive help from government in any way.
Okay, thank you very much for that. We will come to the mining and natural resources. Would the say prospecting the take place or it don't take place in Sahr Chiefdom concerning mining? You can throw light on that briefly, please.
Yes, and you're right. Prospecting they go on, and then they in a small scale mining as I talk to you, and of course they operate now Fiama, Sahr, and that of Bane. But as it is now Bane and Sahr then they operate. But let me talk for Sahr. The name of the mining company now Eastern Mining Company, where they by Dario Axis. Now they in the mine and now in gold then the mine. Where we see the John Equator say Sahr no, they don't have Sahr for agriculture they don't have Sahr for mining now agriculture. For the first time, now these are the first mining what we don't see when a very big mining where they operate inside Sahr, when are the Eastern Mining Company. Then they don't start the operations and the operations they carry out small. Well, we not can go inside there for no waiting at the proceeds where they get from from the mining activity where they go on. But like they don't start, it operates small, and then they come, then do a public disclosure. Also, you can get the NMA, when a government agency, the EPA government agency, where they regulate the mining companies in Kanu district and the country. And best then come then do the public disclosure on the findings because before ever you start a mining, EPA for come and do the needs assessment. If make them know if mining will fit that this particular community. If the mining can the community, if it not go affect the people, if it not go affect the water them, if it not go affect we traditional bush them. So all the assessment that we don't do them and then we come then do a projection, so we project the kind called court value and we seek the consent of the people of Sahr, if at all they may want the mining. But in that particular meeting there, that public disclosure, you been get Fiama and SOA where they been team up. And with consent of the people, they say yes, they want the mining. So like you find out, say the mining they don't start, even though there was small confusion we been there when the team start, but that they don't resolve them. We been get for do it. Who that forget the concession? It's the mining they get for show interest. You get other mining company will be get for show interest like for B and S. They say they get for show interest when I want sum and then they get them. But it's the mining they get for win the bill and they get for make sure say they go through all government process and government may get for award them the license for when they carry out the mining operation. We don't start na that side. And then we get for make sure say certain areas and they where the mining go for take part, where be saying inside people them plantation. Where this one may come with doubt to the people how they go for operate, how being get, but they don't try for address that side. The company they don't pay the people for the plantation, and we begin for see before ever they start the mining company begin for come back again. They begin for pay surface rent to the people where they get the surface rent to the district council, because for now every other surface rent, any other revenue where they collect, they go through the district council. So council begin for receive that money, and the council they receive where a council development at the chiefdom, that council they implement the property tax where they begin for pay that for the people in plantation, they begin for pay that money there to the plantation owners then. So like, they don't go through all that process there. The mining there in progress, the mining there they carry out, they little work them. Even though yes, they say begin for say before they start for mine at that side, they go ensure say they grade the road. But we don't before see that grading, not instant not be take place. Where this kin mona the people and small. But like a few days back, we see inside the company being able to go back again at the community for ensure say they're able for make sure say they address the road network. Because looking at the terrain, now the Moscow they come out from Kwedu, they use that road there for going at the mining concession. So that they say being able to come down at the field for make sure say they're able for patch the road, so that people the road will become accessible for make vehicles and all go pass. So if you can ask in the area of mining, so I get a mining company now, when an Eastern mining company where they operate there, and the mining where they do in a gold then the mine.
Okay, just for make I know, tell you ahead of time, maybe we go talk about this separately later on, the mining side, because today we just touch on briefly, but if you don't mind, you can give me your time again another time. Let we talk basically on mining and the impact and the benefit to the people then. But looking ahead now, what in your vision in the next 5 years or 10 years now so achieved on?
Vision in which area?
How you see so achieved them in the next 5 to 10 years?
So achieve them we get the prospect for make ego do extremely well. And one of the things that we're going to make SOA and take a different level when it comes to development, we get for do with the road. If government is able to address the road network from Simbakoro to and that not be biased to the border, and they tell you say you get people who come out from SOA, some man will go build their house there inside SOA, they will reside in SOA, they come inside Kwedu for can work and for can do business for go back.
Okay.
Now just 19 miles, we're a short distance. If you check from Waterloo to Freetown, now about 20 miles. But people they come out inside Waterloo, they go Freetown, they go do them business. Because they come out inside Waterloo, they go Freetown, they go school, they go attend good schools then. The prospect of SOA lies on that 78 kilometer road where governments for say that they make. If governments make that road there, you go see development. Like for now, we don't see outside the district council and together with the chiefdom administration don't come together and say they want to build a multi-purpose youth center where go be unique according to the vision of the paramount chief and according to the vision of the district council. They want for make it go be outstanding, make it go be unique more than any other center where they inside Kanu district. We wait for see that one day. When you come inside SOA, you find out in the Kankodu, NMJDSF, where a civil society organization where they cater for women them in terms of justice and every other thing. They begin to go build a structure where a standard one for the local police partnership board. Where you find out inside the entire Kono district. I think that only SOA and Camara get such projects. They can project and they where a signal for say there is all need for make development will take place at SOA. There is all need for make SOA will get a new facelift because like if we want to talk about next 5 years, the beginning when they inside the diaspora, if they come within this 5 years, they're able for see Kota, they go inside SOA. I tell you for free, then go able for come and go plant mansions in Nakankodu. Then they will tell you say they will drive within 30 to 1 hour at 1 hour time for Kanu and can always say they do and go back. Yeah. Like for people they live at the diaspora, so man will tell you say the distance where they drive for let it go walk, it go tell like from Kano to Freetown. Every day then they drive for go, they go walk and drive for come back again. So let's go from Kwedu to Kankodu or to SOA when a short distance. So if SOA in facelift therefore be unique within the next 5 years, I will say this to you plain, without no fear that it therefore do with the road network. Yeah. The moment the road network fixed up, then development that SOA it will be rapid. Because even though when it does so, like the strategy when the paramount chief said they use right now, when you try to look at all the sections and the 8 sections inside SOA, they all now they try to build a sectional house that can call it tongue. For ensure say, and the tongue go big. Now people they look at and say can Kodu within the next 5 years. Like we talk about vision. Say can Kodu go move like from the altar where you don't run down the new apostolic that hill that can Kodu he will run off for like for say they go like Manjama. Now they can Kodu go move now within the next 5 years. And also you get picking them where they come out from overseas where they come like when you talk about there is this man where a son of the soil. Where they oversee this name now a police officer God I just forget the name Komba Momokwe when you look at the structure where Komba Momokwe put inside SOA Kankodu now a very perfect structure that one day and I believe say if other people can come back again they're able to do that same thing they back again just like what Komba Momokwe self do. When you reach inside Kankodu and the house no hide, it's not inside the house where we don't give a different facelift. So I mean, if the road network can be addressed, most of the Pekin where they come out inside, we don't come out inside SOA, where they not the diaspora, they go prefer for go build houses inside SOA. You get the Pakiwas them, the Benders, the Foyers, you name them. Where are prominent people will come out from SOA, where they get the money, where they go for make sure say they go build their houses inside SOA, inside Kankodu or inside SOA. Morning, they go to drive they can't do what they do in the evening hours, then drive again, go back, we don't go cost them anything. So we vision for the next 5 years, get for road network. Okay, if only the road network not addressed, I will tell you plain say when you reach inside Kankodu, or when say they enter inside Kankodu, you don't go able to know the difference again. Okay. Because people go move for camp build at the villages, we don't clean and team up na the highway. Points the hand, if I put them break, load, go na Kanakwedu, they can't do them business, go back again in the evening. So the vision for SOA, no matter how we talk about the vision for SOA, we're not going to come out pan the road network.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kanu. Finally, if you can just round up briefly your message to the SOA people, to the government and development partners, so that we will round up.
Yes, as we try for round up, let's just correct this area. I'm the production manager, not station manager. The station manager, na Mami Tambu, na a female. And if you say, what's going to be my message to government? And most times, people can, more especially like we politicians, they're not can come out for make them go say the hard fact to the duty bearers them. And I want to use this platform for send message to the government, the president. Say, na a penalty kick, na in the people of SOA, Tiamak, Banekano, and Giam. And we all know, say, when you play football, you get penalty, the chances, na 90 or 99 to 1. You, the player, you get 99%, the goalkeeper just get 1% for save the ball. This na a penalty where the people don't give to President Bio. Patiently, they watch out for see, let it convert this particular penalty to goal. If only President Bio can able to address the area of the road network, then in legacy, in name, it go left forever and ever in the mindset of the people, even though it go left power. And also, with appeal to government, make them see how best they will still continue for see how best for add value, for upgrade with teachers them. The one them way now volunteer teachers them. Make them help them with pin code. When government they give pin code, make them go down at the field. Make them see say the one way they sacrifice, make them give them pin code. Picking them will come out from SOA. When at the diaspora, we're going to listen me and you too. We encourage them for make them come back home and ensure say they're able for build SOA. There's no place like home. SOA na a unique chiefdom. SOA na a chiefdom way full of peace. SOA na a chiefdom of law. Whatever thing people they do, they care about law. As the name implies, SOA. They always they make sure say they do things according to the laws them way govern them. So like we they encourage picking away come up from SOA for make them turn their eye to SOA when it comes to development, for address some of the challenges that we will highlight this night. Education, building the capacity of the youth when it comes to skill training, for empower the woman them when it comes to agriculture, because you can't do without food. So like we encourage them, the one them way don't learn book, make them come back home and see say make them offer scholarship to the picking them, make them go good schools them. We encourage them, make them put arms together, make sure we get a standard senior secondary school. We go stop with sisters them for Kamna Kwedu, for Kanlambu, because they find out most of the people when they don't come out, they don't sit in Beke, they don't come Kwedu, for men they can't get senior secondary education. Most what they make they know they continue because they get attracted to things them way than they see for the first time. But if someone gets a standard senior secondary school, we say get trained and qualified teachers, so they're able to host them, then they earn a good pay, they get staff in accommodation. I strongly believe say the picking them when they come on the other side, they will do well. Because the one that said can come up from class 6 for the can do the class, I mean from 1 to SS level, then they do extremely well. The one when they come out from JSS, they can SS na Kwedu, then they do extremely well. So if only there's a system where they cater for them, when a quality for get at them from nursery, so primary, junior secondary, and senior secondary, it will be unique because this SOA as a chiefdom gets a distance college now, when a transit college. That's all now for make sure say they will able to see how best they will minimize this idea of untrained and unqualified teachers then. So like we encourage picking them come up from SOA. Many say they see how best in the camp, they watch certain schools, then they watch certain teachers where they give up in time, build their capacity, say no, I'm going to pay for X this 1, 2, 3. Una go college and make sure say una get una document because government said not they give you PIN code if you not get the required document. So if the picking them will come up from SOA can see the need for make them say how best they go for scout, for teachers and where they sacrifice, pay for them, make them go to teaching training colleges, make them add the knowledge for come back again and impact knowledge for the picking them. I strongly believe say with this SOA will get a unique system where for education.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. And I think say the one that we don't listen to, we don't get enough information. And myself really appreciate your time very, very much. I believe say next time again I will go for contact you for some other things like how I say regarding the agriculture, the mining, the road network. We will talk about that. And I want to tell you thank you again. Family and this now David Bongo the canton again from Kanu News Network. We just don't listen to we brother waiting a SOA chiefdom waiting the work na the radio station again. I'm very sorry for the wrong description what I've been given at the beginning, but you don't make that correction there. I believe say we all don't learn and let we come together. We picking the way common as SOA chiefdom, let we all come together for see how we will work together. Let the traditional leaders themselves find love in their heart for communicate genuinely with the diaspora picking them. I know say you don't talk say the diaspora picking them for reach to the authorities, which is correct, but let the authorities themselves identify problems that they need help with. We will be very, very much collaborative. Once more, this is David Bongo. Wanna like, wanna share, wanna comment, and they will not really subscribe it. I look for a subscription. Wanna thank you. Good night, Mr. Kanu, and we will talk back.
You're most welcome.